hope that the message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever it gets to you. Let's see what Spirit has for you. What can the truth show us? There's a soul connection here that you have been holding on to very tightly, but also healing from. You are doing your own thing in the physical, right? In the tangible world, you're focused on your own goal, your own journey, your own evolution, elevation. But there is something here that your soul's closely tied to, that you have lost. You're not giving your energy to it anymore, not presently at least. This is something that was meant to fall out of your life or fall, out of your story. And so I see you moving forward or moving on to something more peaceful, more beneficial for you. But this is something you've been holding on to tightly for a long time, Aries. I see you finally leaning more towards, I guess, being comfortable with your energy, right? Not needing anything outside of you to be happy, prosperous, at peace. You are at peace with yourself because you're making up your mind, to move on the path that you feel called to move forward on that path confidently, content with your energy. You are enough, Aries. You always have been enough, right? Regardless of whatever you're healing from, you've always been enough. That situation or the ending of it was not something that was meant to ever make you feel like you were not enough, because you always have been. Over the Two of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups. Some of you guys could be really considering a new offer of some sorts. You could be considering an apology or maybe making an apology, but I feel like someone's coming towards you. King of Swords, Emperor reverse, King of Wands. Could be a couple different energies, especially if they're from the past with Judgment here. Coming towards you to try and win your favor or maybe convince you to lean more in their direction. It looks like you choose yourself. What's this Nine of Pentacles? The Five of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like maybe there is a lot of energies involved. It could be family, friends, lovers, work, I don't know. But there is this sense of your energy being pulled on or tugged on from a lot of different areas, and you kind of having to make some sort of decision about whatever's happening. Clarity is with you, though. What's this Four of Swords? The Ace of Cups. I feel like you've maybe been doing your own thing for a while, and you've healed enough to the point where it's like you're ready to let something new in. You're ready to let some type of love in. I don't know. Whatever you choose, it looks like you choose the way of peace and fulfillment and happiness, You're finally coming to terms with the fact that there are many people that would appreciate your energy or would like to experience you as well, and you have the ability to give to them, because you're now in a more of a place of peace rather than responding from fear or hurt, a place of fear or hurt. But now, what are we letting go of, or what are we holding on to? Five of Swords. Yeah, there's something that happened here, Aries, that was not fair in regards to how things happened or played out. And I feel like you're holding on to this. Four of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. Maybe you were treated very poorly in an environment that you didn't deserve to be, right? Maybe deserve to be treated poorly in. You definitely deserve to be in whatever environments your soul says so. But maybe you were treated in a certain type of way and it's made you very guarded or very protective of your energy. So letting this new in might be a process within itself, you know? This inner conflict, in order to settle it, you might have to come to terms with a couple things, Aries, which is you are worthy of being loved. You have been loved. All you have to do is kind of let the love in. You have to make up your mind. What's the Six of Cups about? The Temperance. You're being guided in the you're being guided in a direction of like Aries, Spirit's only aligning you right now with energies that are going to take care of you, that are going to see you for who you are and nurture the connection they have with you, right? As long as you show up as you, your authentic self, they will show up as well as their authentic self, right? There is no rush to this process of growth or deepening of love, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all connected. I hope that didn't sound like too all over the place. I think that you're being brought into a place of understanding with your spirit guides or your spirit team. The understanding that your past is not who you are now. Your past is not what has made you up until this point. Your past is simply your past. It is things that you've been through that have shaped you, but you don't have to hold on to it. You don't have to continue to allow it to shape you. You have full capability, or yeah, you have the ability to find these softer, deeper, more loving and balanced connections, because that's a place you're coming from. That's a place you're showing up with, right? Maybe for a while you were holding on to this kind of like, oh, someone in the past hurt me, so now I'm going to make everything more complicated for myself. I'm going to make my inner world more complicated because someone hurt me once upon a time. And I'm going to block my own blessings, or I'm going to prevent or, you know, drag out these new blessings that are trying to come in. I'm going to put it all off because I want to be in a hurt energy. No, you're done with that. You're coming now more to your senses, I want to say, and you're understanding like your past is not really what made you. It is something that happened, and it's something that built you. It built you up. This is not something that said who you are, defined who you are in any way, shape, or form. Every single day that you wake up, you get the ability or the chance to write your story. You are nothing but who you are in the present, in the now. You're not your past reactions, past responses. You know what I mean? So I see you coming to more of a place of that awareness, like the love has been with you all along. The peace has been with you all along. You just had to quit making things hard for yourself by beating yourself up or blaming other people, right? You just had to start really taking accountability for the role that you played in all of your beauty and destruction. But I do see it's like it's time for you to make a choice, Aries. You're in or you out. Take it as it resonates. Any advice? With the Eight of Wands, connect with your spirit team. Connect with people or energies that maybe have been through what you've went through. Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Devil. One more. The Eight of Cups. Four of Cups, sorry. Eight of Cups on the bottom. What the fuck? Okay. Your advice? Move towards energies that feel like they also want to see you grow. They also want to see you expand, right? Move towards a frequency within self so that you can attract the energies outside of self that want to see you grow. Which means you have to get out of your own way. That's your advice. Get out of your own way. If you want to grow, put yourself in a position to grow, right? Wake up a little bit earlier than you did last night or yesterday. You know, do something different. Add something different to your morning routine. Try to mitigate the amount of unhealthy habits, behaviors, or people that you interact with. Have more of a hopeful outlook, right? Believe that you are heading in the right direction. Believe that the right energies will come to you at the right time, because they will, Aries. I promise you. Everything happens in divine timing. If you're on this channel, you know this is a spiritual world. There's like, you can say 3D, 5D, but at the end of the day, it's all spiritual. It's all deeper than what we perceive it to be. And it's important that we recognize that so we don't become complacent, right? Your advice is to recognize where your habits or inhibitions have been creating complacency, right? So that you can move beyond that, so that you can take steps beyond that, and so that you can dream a new life into being. That's your advice. I see you heading in a very positive direction. If you understand me in my readings, then you understand me in my readings. If not, they ain't for you. I don't need to see all that negativity in my comments. That's only for some. Some of y'all just be too negative. It's time to move on from the negativity. Move towards something that actually makes you feel alive. Pretty please and thank you with a cherry on top. Random truth today, December 15th. We don't actually seek the truth. We tell ourselves we want it, but often get offended when we hear it, aka the truth. If you go along with the norm, you'll be praised, you know. You will definitely be accepted, and you will even be praised. But if you are a truth teller, you will be made the problem, and others will align with that narrative to get you away from the space if you're an authentic truth teller. So basically, if you speak the truth, you will be ridiculed. You'll be put down, Aries. People do not want to hear your truth. They don't. They want to hear your lies. They want to hear you tell them a pretty nice bedtime story where their world doesn't be disrupted at all and everything feels like it's just fitting perfectly, all falling into alignment. But the reality of this world is that not everything is so perfect, not everything's so pretty. If you want to bring truth to the table, you need to think back to times of people like anyone who's ever spoken the truth, any historic figure, right, religious or not. When you speak the truth, you are going to be put in a position of straight up test by the devil. The devil's not interested in people that just go along with the norm and go along with whatever's accepted. The devil doesn't care about those type of energies. Those are people pleasers. You, Aries, are not in that category. You are somebody who challenges the narrative. You bring something different to the table because you're not willing to just settle for whatever the world wants from you or of you. You bring something different. So you're going to raise some eyebrows. That's not something to run away from. That's something to embrace, accept, and just start living in. You know what I mean? I'll see you guys soon. If you want to follow me on social media, donate to the channel, book a personal. Links will be in the description box below, my about tab, and I'll see you soon. Bye.